CoinMarketCap Explained 2018. Welcome to Crypto Dobbo's channel. This is lesson 2 on getting into crypto as a new investor. Please feel free to pause the video just to read the following disclaimer. So hi guys, this is lesson 2 on getting into crypto. I want to try and condense this video down as much as I can and get it out to you in a little bit better manner than some of the previous videos. I do all these videos live. Eventually I'm going to start doing these videos in an edited version later on down the line once all the full lesson plans are laid out onto the YouTube channel. All I'd ask you to do is subscribe and like if you like the content. Later on down the line, I'm hoping to grow this YouTube channel. Everything, all the content is free. You won't have to pay a single dime to get into crypto and learn how to invest in cryptocurrency and make money. And that's to do that safely without being scammed and hopefully without losing money. Now, for lesson 2, we're talking about CoinMarketCap, and this is a website that we use to look up cryptocurrencies when I'm looking to invest in a cryptocurrency coin. It's one of the first places I come to when I'm doing my research. Now, where you want to go is www.coinmarketcap.com, as you can see here written in the Google bar. And as we go into Google, and let me apologise for my sunglasses, I've got an eye infection. If you watch my previous lesson, my eye is the size of a tennis ball at the moment. So please forgive me. Okay, so here is coinmarketcap.com. Now, just to explain this for you, in the top left, if you follow my cursor, there are 1,663 cryptocurrencies on the market. So you can see how you can very easily put money into a coin that you don't know much about and lose money straight away. It's one of the biggest mistakes of new people coming into cryptocurrency. I'm getting asked all the time from friends and family, how do I buy Bitcoin? How do I buy altcoins? What are the best coins to buy? And that's kind of how these lesson plans came into play, because I'm seeing people that are going in, they're looking up on YouTube, going to various places all over the place and buying into these coins and then losing money. And this isn't good for you. No one likes to lose money. So it's very, very important that you come to coinmarketcap.com. So there are 12,093 markets. The market cap is basically all of the money that's in cryptocurrency at the moment at the top of the screen. It's different for the market cap on the coin. If it's a market cap relating to the coin, that's how much money is in that coin in total. But the market cap for cryptocurrency at the moment is $298 billion. So there's $298 billion across all of these coins. That's Bitcoin and all the altcoins. So the 24-hour trade volume across all coins is $18.1 billion in the last 24 hours. So that's the amount of coins being traded in the last 24 hours. Now, BTC dominance. BTC stands for Bitcoin, and it's currently dominating the market. There's 47.3% of that money is in Bitcoin at the moment. So what's happening at the moment right now, it's 2018, it's in July. We've got an announcement that there's an ETF possibly going through. We're waiting for a yay or a nay, and if the ETF goes through, Bitcoin will be able to be traded with the same securities as a stock would be traded. So it'll be insured. So if you lose it, you'll have insurance covering it, and it's really to get institutional money to start pumping into the crypto space. So we could very well see, if the ETF is approved, this market cap going up into the billions of dollars, which will obviously drive up the price of all of the coins below listed here. So it's a very good time in 2018 to get into cryptocurrency, assuming obviously that the ETF is gonna pass through. So let's go down and explain this. So as we can see, Bitcoin is rated as #1, and these are the rankings of the coins. Bitcoin's rated at number 1. The reason it's rated at number 1 is because it's got $140.9 billion market cap. So number 2, you can see, has only got a $47.6 billion market cap. So why is there a difference in the market cap for these coins, and what's relevant? So the most relevant thing for us here in terms of the ranking and the market cap will be our circulating supply. Now you can see that the circulating supply here for Bitcoin is only 17.1 million Bitcoins in the world that are actually owned by people. Now, and these are coins that have been mined. Now, albeit some of these coins have been lost where people have died and their wallet keys have been lost and all this kind of stuff. I've got a friend that's lost 300 Bitcoin in an old hard drive that he can't access anymore. Gutting, because he'd probably be a millionaire now. And this is basically treated like gold. So let's imagine that Bitcoin is gold. Gold is rare, it's scarce, it's in finite supply, and we work on supply and demand just as the way we do in a stock trade. And the supply on Bitcoin is low. The demand is high because Bitcoin is the most commercial, it's the most recognized. It's the very first coin. It was created in 2009, I believe. And yes, so this is why, because you're going to see coins that are lower down that again are finite but don't have the same market cap as Bitcoin. Reason for that is because Bitcoin is the gold of cryptocurrency. So they could also be crap projects, by the way, and there's plenty of those on the market. So Bitcoin is got a circulating supply of 17.1 million. The volume on here shows the amount of Bitcoin that's been traded in the last 24 hours, which is $6 billion worth, and the price is $8,000. $8,200 for one Bitcoin. Now, if I was to demonstrate the market cap for you on a calculator, if I can find it, I'll show you how it works out. So, we know that Bitcoin is worth $8,208.14. We times that by our circulating supply, which is 17,170,062 Bitcoins, which gives us 140,934,000,000. So we can see that that now matches our market cap. So our market cap is worked out by price times the circulating supply. And that's how we then rank our coins. If I go into Bitcoin through CoinMarketCap, I see a circulating supply, but also see a max supply. Now, the reason that there are two different figures is basically there's $17.1 million in circulation. So people own those and they have been mined. There are still Bitcoins to mine, and we will probably reach around about the 21 million Bitcoin mark in the year 2040 as more Bitcoin trickle in. And we will not reach 100% of Bitcoin until I believe the year 2140, because it's going to take 100 years to mine that last 1%. Post 2140, when God forbid I'm still here, living in some old people's home at 200 years of age. I don't really want to be that old. But God forbid I am still here, Bitcoin is going to be worth an absolute mint. It will rocket. How many millionaires are there in the world? God knows, there's loads. There's more than 21 million millionaires. And you can imagine if every millionaire wanted a Bitcoin and there's only 21 million of them, there's no reason in the year 2140 why Bitcoin can't be stupid amounts. Look, you're talking 10, 20, $30 million of Bitcoin. Who knows? Who knows where time will go with that? So you can see how the coins are graded in terms of their value. I mean, the coin's only as valuable as what someone deems it. Obviously, Bitcoin offers a service of money transactions. We've got a Lightning Network coming, which is going to make Bitcoin transactions infinitely faster. infinitely cheaper. We've got a smart contract coming out for Bitcoin, new smart contract system. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of things, lots of new innovations coming. So the value is always going to be high. Now, if I go to Ethereum, for example, we can see that the circulation supply is much, much higher. 100 million. So for us to get Ethereum to the price of Bitcoin, the market cap will be absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So it's going to take Ethereum a lot longer in terms of time to get up to the prices of Bitcoin, if it ever does. And the same with Ripple. Ripple's only 45 cents a coin. Okay, 45 cents a coin, but circulating supply, 39.3 billion coins on the market. So you can see with 39.3 billion coins, how much money you'd have to pump in to get a price like Bitcoin. Ridiculous. The actual total supply of Ripple, 99.9 billion. I believe, I think max supply is, 100 billion. 100 billion coins. So, with circulating supply, total supply, max supply, you're going to get coins, particularly with businesses that are starting what we call initial coin offerings, and it's shortened down to ICOs. When new technologies come out onto the market, they create their cryptocurrencies and release them to the investors, but they hold coins back. And there's a few reasons they do this. One is that they're looking to hold the coins back, so as they grow in value, they can use those coins to start projects within the business and buy partnerships, etc, etc, etc. They also keep coins back to pay their employees. So whilst there can be a max supply, we're actually, for the purposes of this, we're just looking at what's actually in circulation. If I want to invest in a coin, let's say I'm looking at Cardano. What else can we do with CoinMarketCap? Well, I can go to Cardano's website via CoinMarketCap, which is here. And if I click on the website, it takes me straight through to Cardano. Here we are. But what could happen if I do that via Google? www.google.com. Go do Google. Here we are. Cardano crypto. And you can see the very top two aren't even Cardano's website. Now, the lesser known cryptocurrencies that you may be looking up in the future will have these Google ads, and these Google ads can be brought by scammers and they're not policed that well. So please don't click on them, because you could potentially go to the wrong website, download the wrong wallet, the wrong Daedalus wallet for Cardano, for example, and transfer all your money and it disappears. You could equally be putting your information onto a site that's not secure. I'm looking, when I'm going onto a website, I'm looking at going via CoinMarketCap into their website, and I'm looking for that padlock up in the screen, up at the top of the address bar, to make sure that this is a secure website and this is the correct one. So what else can I do? I can look at the announcements for Cardano. There are better ways of doing this, and I'll show you that in another video. And there is some other stuff down here you don't need to worry about as a newbie, but just scrolling down, we've got a chart here for Cardano and the prices going out through its lifetime. Going down to 1 day, we can see what's been happening in the last day. There are better charts to use. I don't use CoinMarketCap. I think it's crap. I prefer to use TraderView, or some exchange ones are quite good. Anyway, there's your charts. Here's your markets. Markets is where you can buy this coin. So these are exchanges down here. Binance is probably the most well-known one. If you want to go to Binance, download Binance to start using it, click on Binance and then it'll give you their website. Again, don't go via Google, go via here. It's going to take you to the right place so you're not getting scammed. Anyway, on here you can see what the volume is on Binance. So you can see that $31 million were traded in Cardano in the last 24 hours on Binance. You go down to some of these shit exchanges, Coin Falcon, only $94 were traded in the last 24 hours. So you're probably better off to get yourself on a better exchange. I'll be showing you how to do that in other lessons, so we won't talk about that too much. The volume of Cardano, obviously $124 million in total in the last 24 hours. If we go to social, you can bring up some social media stuff about Cardano. Again, I'm going to be doing another lesson which shows you how to set up a program that monitors Twitter. You can enter your coins into it and it will bring all of those up for you so you can see what's going on in the news. Be careful when you're watching the news on cryptocurrency. There are people out there that create FUD, which is the fear, unknown, uncertainty, and there is FOMO, the fear of missing out. And people want to manipulate this crypto space. They want to manipulate the market. They want to drive the price down when Bitcoin's too high so they can get in and buy it at $6,000, and then they'll create FOMO and get it up to $20,000 before they ditch it. It's all about making money. Now, there are people that are very influential that have a lot of money in crypto. Whales, we call them, and they are able to manipulate the price of Bitcoin by selling shitloads of it all in one go, causing panic amongst buyers who force them to sell it, and then they start releasing press articles because they've got people who work for like Forbes magazine and the Telegraph newspaper. They can pay these people to release articles saying Bitcoin's going to dump because X, Y, and Z, and people read these articles, go, oh shit, I better sell my Bitcoin. Bitcoin dives, they buy back in, they start releasing newspaper articles about how great it is. Oh, the Lightning Network's coming, the ETF is going to be approved, Bitcoin skyrockets again. And that game goes all the way through. It happens everywhere. So you just have to be aware. Take the news with a pinch of salt, my friend. Anyway, Cardano, where was I? We were going along here, weren't we? So the tools, you don't need to worry about that as a noob. Here's some historical data for Cardano. There is another website I like to use for historical data. It is called All Time High Coin Index, and athcoinindex.com. Go over to there. You can look at the coin that you want to invest in. So we go down to Cardano, and here I can find out what was the all-time high for this coin. Very important. All-time high for Cardano was $1.33. Amazing. That was on the 1st of April 2018. Was it? Can't be. No, sorry, the 4th of January 2018. It's American, so they switched their days and their months around. Anyway, it's only gone up since then to about 38 cents, I think. And it's then dropped down to, quite recently, to 11 cents. I think, what was it trading at? 16 cents? What the hell? Yeah, Cardano, 16 cents. Great price at the moment. I'm not shilling that at all. I am in Cardano, but again, you don't have to buy it. But look it up. The reason I'm using this website is because when I'm brand new into cryptocurrency. I've been told by a friend of mine, go and buy Icon, it's great, it's going to zoom to $100. Okay, so I come in at the top of the bull market and I buy Icon at around about $10, and literally the minute I brought it, the whole market crashed and we went into the bear market at the start of 2018 and brought Icon down to about $2. And you know, that is an easy mistake to make for a noob. Easy mistake to make for a noob. Come here, do your research first before you buy anything. Have a look at the all-time high price. Doesn't mean to say because a coin's reached its all-time high, it's not going to go higher. But you need to be wary of that, okay? Cardano is $1.33 all-time high and it's trading at 16 cents. So you can see how far you can drop in this market and how volatile it is. So this is a very handy website to use. But if you're doing your research, which you should be doing if you're parting with any money whatsoever, you should be doing lots of research. You wouldn't give George down the pub £500 just because he tells you that he's going to make you £1,500 in a week. In fact, it's probably safer to give Jules £500 because you can actually see him. But to give some stranger over the internet, or not a stranger, but give a company some money, you really need to do your research to make sure that you're not going to lose your money and you're actually making a good investment. The change in the last 24 hours will basically be the percentage that it's gone up or down. So you can see that Bitcoin's gone up by 0.24% in the last 24 hours. And likewise for all the other coins. So come over to coinmarketcap.com. Have a look at all the coins here that are available to buy. Remember, if you're looking to buy them, just click on them, go to the markets. It will tell you where you can buy them. Binance again. A lot of these, most of these top 10 coins are on Binance. And if you're looking for a coin, you can't find it, it's way down the list. I might be looking for, let's say for example, PundiX. Let's have a look at PundiX. I can use the search bar. There we go, PundiX. Even got the code MPXS. Boom, there we go, and then I can bring it straight up. So it saves me scrolling down through 1,600 cryptocurrencies to find PundiX. Currently valued at, oh, that is cheap. That is cheap. Right, yeah, so the key points are here. Look at your total supply, look at your circulating supply, look at the volume. It's going to give you a good indication of whether you're going to get a good buy. So obviously Bitcoin, there's a huge amount of volume in Bitcoin at the moment because obviously what's going on in the news. The circulating supply is low. This is what I like to see. I like to see a low circulating supply. I like to see good volume. I'm not necessarily worried about the market cap. These are the kind of things I'm looking for. What's the supply of the coin? What's the volume like? What's going on in the news at the moment? Yeah, and get yourself over here and do some research. Now, as time progresses, I will be doing shorter videos that will be edited. And at the moment, I'm trying to get a video out a day. It's a lot easier for me to do live broadcasts, to put these lessons out. All of this stuff is free. You don't have to pay a single cent to learn about getting into cryptocurrency. That is my big thing. I want you to get in. I don't want you to get scammed. I don't want you to lose money if you can help it. I mean, everybody loses money in this space, regardless of all the research that we can do. We can still lose money. But you can also make hideous amounts of money as well. And I want to give you the opportunity to get into crypto for free. All the information that you need will be on my YouTube channel. The only thing that I ask you to do is just hit the subscribe button, put the bell on so you know when I'm coming online, put a like in if you like the content, and there will be more videos. I'm trying to get a newbie video out every single day. Once I've completed the full lesson plan and I've taken you through buying cryptocurrency, getting on the exchanges, learning how to send coins from one place to another, learning how to use wallets, MyEther wallet, MetaMask, some of the more unique wallets like Spectra Coin or Daedalus. We'll cover all of those if you want to. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you do want me to cover. I can cover that as well. Anyway, thanks a lot guys, thanks for tuning in. I really enjoy making these videos, and I know that they're not great quality at the moment. Quality will improve. I'm not a video maker. I'm a crypto investor. I'm not a fancy doodle, got the latest hype mic, and the most I've forked out for is a green screen behind me. That is it. But I think content is a hell of a lot more important. So hit that subscribe guys, and I'll see you in lesson 3. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you very soon.